Okay, everyone, I am running out of time for today. I think that was our 11th video. This is our 12th. I want to give you guys some closing thoughts on how all this will work and some other things. And I'm going to come back later. I'm going to make more videos, but it might be a few days before I get to that. First is, some of you are probably thinking, how do we generate balances for the user to pay? Okay, good question. Honestly, you can spend a lot of time automating things, or you can do it the easy way, okay? What I would do is I'd go into Google Drive and I would just make all 12 of these in, a few seconds on there using a CSV, and I would upload it on here, and that will take you about 3 minutes, and that will cover that user for the year, okay? You can set up all your automatic stuff that you want to set up, but at the end of the day, it's just easier to set the user up like that. You're probably thinking, okay, users, how do they get from here to actually having a property? That's a good question. I have a video on YouTube about how you can set up people with a referral code. The easiest way for something like this is I would set them up in the users myself. I would give them a password, a fake password, and then I would email them that and say, hey, this is your account. It is now set up. I have linked you to this. You can log in and see everything here, and this is your password to do it. And the same thing's true for the admins. I'd say, hey, go log in, create an account. Then I'd go in and I would mark them as an admin, okay? For something small like this, you can spend a lot of time and effort trying to automate everything, or you can hop in and just do it manually. And for something small scale like this, it doesn't make sense to spend the time to automate it. That said, what's next? Okay, I will show you guys how to set up all of this. For a few users, I'm going to show you how to do testing in Adalo and what testing looks like. I know a lot of people haven't worked with enterprises before, but if you ever work with a business that's an established business, they will have kit sit testing. If you don't know what that is, have fun looking up that. UAT, yeah, I'd look up UAT. And we will go through that and look at what that looks like and how you do that for an app. We'll create some dummy data. I'll show you all how to do that and then load it up into Adalo and test that out. And then lastly, what we'll do is we will test the payments and make sure that the payments are working, and that that when a user is due for something, that they will be paying us. I think that's it. One last thing, eventually the team that I work with, all the properties are in Airtable. So I will show you actually how to transition this to an Airtable database. I personally just think it's very, very easy to set things up in Adalo. But if you're already using Airtable and your team actively uses Airtable, then it probably does make sense to make that transition. But if you don't have a database yet, just use Adalos and build everything in Adalo. It's so much easier. So thanks for joining me for these 11 videos. There will be more to follow. I'm going to get these up today for y'all. Cheers and have a great weekend.